rightly thinks that stock investments can help them get rich. My sole purpose in writing this book is to empower individual investors who have never tried investing in stocks or have been unsuccessful in their attempts. Investonomy aims to give you the means to make substantial money from the stock market with the right intent of investment. The book is a roadmap for fueling your ambitions and chasing your passion. This was a quote by Pranjal Kamra, who is the CEO of Phenology Ventures Private Limited, which is a SEBI-registered investment advisory firm. My inspiration to write this book. I had come across many incidents that broke my heart when I learned how innocent investors in the stock market are fooled into losing all their hard-earned savings. Without wasting much of your time, I would like to mention two such incidents. One of the victims of stock fraudulence was a young professional from Bengaluru who was duped by a stockbroking company, Deceptive Brokers Private Limited. The name has been changed on purpose. The company claimed to be a reputed stockbroking firm and shared a plan which required an investment value of 40,000 rupees. As per the firm, the investment would double in value in just a few months. Finding the deal lucrative, the victim agreed to invest in it. But soon, the company pulled the innocent victim into a bigger trap by encouraging him to invest further, stating that the market was up and coming and could fetch him more significant returns. The poor young investor was genuinely unaware of the fraudulent activities carried out openly in this industry. He ended up investing up to 4 lakh rupees, all with the hope of increasing his investment value. Another sad story was that of a retired senior citizen who was approached by a stock brokerage firm. The firm promised him that by making small investments into stocks, he would be able to grow his pension money. The victim thought that with an increased income, he would live with the utmost comfort in his old age, so he invested in one of the schemes. As per the policy, the company would invest 20% of his pension money every month to turn it into promising returns. After 2 months, when the investor asked the firm to confirm the proofs of the investments done till date, the firm came up with explanations of all sorts, but didn't provide any actual evidence. The poor victim insisted that the firm return his money, but all his efforts went in vain. Both these incidents created a spark in me to share my first-hand knowledge of stock investments for the sake of retail investors who fall prey to lucrative deals offered by the so-called stock advisory firms. In this quest to help innocent people, I ended up writing this book. I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to you for giving your valuable time to this book. I dedicate this book to my family, who inspired me and supported me in my journey of discovering my passion for stock market investment. Disclaimer: the author is an investor and a regular participant in the stock markets and consequently may have held or may be holding positions in some stocks mentioned in the books. The content, including the formulae, concepts, examples, charts and graphs in this book, has been taken from third-party resources. We have tried to express ourselves in this book as precisely and accurately as we could, and any errors, if found, are entirely accidental and not intentional. While we have taken care to update the information to the extent possible up till current date, we would like to remind our listeners that figures change every quarter. Before using any information, the listeners must use correct data from authentic and trustworthy resources. This book contains an honest, unbiased approach to stock investment and has been written with the sole purpose of benefiting you. However, the book, its title, and the contents of the same do not promise any gains to the reader. Each reader is recommended to do their own research and seek appropriate advice before making any investments. Stocks, data, analysis, pictorial representations and graphs used in this book are illustrative and for informative purposes and are readers' pleasure only. They should not be taken as recommendations from the author or be construed as legal, tax, investment, financial, or other advice. Nothing mentioned in this book constitutes a solicitation, recommendation, endorsement, or offer by the author